Hi there. This is timey-wimey Ramon. I'm recording this, if you're listening to it the day that this comes out, the day before it comes out. We recorded this months ago. I'm here kind of giving an intro because we didn't really record a proper intro with this one. And to apologize for how long this one took to make. This was kind of a classic reminder from my body and my mind that if you don't consciously take breaks, breaks will take you. But we should be getting back on a regular schedule starting the day that this comes out. We should be back to one episode every 4 weeks and a bonus episode every other week. Or every off week from that. And I also wanted to say that if you're listening to this the day that it comes out, today is the 1-year anniversary of us starting to make this podcast, which means a lot to us. And we're very happy to be doing this. I'm very happy to be getting back in the saddle, as it were. And I'm really excited to see where we go next. Other more immediate news is that I will be at Gallifrey 1 the weekend of February 6th, and I will be participating in their academic talks track, giving a talk on lung barrow and gender and feminist theory, which I'm very excited about. I hope, if anybody's going, I hope to see you there. If you want to just talk to me about stuff, find me. I'm not hard to find. Yeah, and also thank you all for everything. It's been a great year. Strap in for us and our guest game master, our game operator, Rowan, for playing the Iytean Menace module of the 1985 Fantasimulations Doctor Who RPG.
If I'm doing this intro, I need somebody to tell me like the full name of the game we're playing, because I don't understand.
Wait, we are playing the Doctor Who FASA RPG. We can just say FASA. FASA is something.
Oh, so it
Fantasimulations Doctor Who role-playing game, which was released in 1985.
Yeah.
For reference, I think Advanced Dungeons and Dragons was released in 1975, so we are very early in the history of TTRPGs as a thing where role-playing happens.
Do we know any significant episodes or mainstream Doctor Who stuff that came out near this time?
This came out the same year as, it came out between, seasons 22 and 23, so before Trial of a Time Lord.
Word.
Came in the Doctor in Distress hiatus.
Came in the Doctor in Distress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
It's 7 p.m. on a Saturday. We're here to play a TTRPG.
Let's just dive right into it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I wanted to, disclaimer up front, just part of why the energy is kind of awkward in here is partially because I wanted to disclaim up front that we are not improvisers, and, we don't know how this is going to go. This is an experiment on our end. The reason we're doing this is partially because I was very excited to talk to Rowan about it and get Rowan on board as somebody who has read this before and is familiar with it. Oh yeah, Rowan, introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Rowan. I am your humble game operator. Um,
This game's so
I
stupid.
have read. Yes, it's the game operator. I'm your game operator. There's no dungeon master or game master. It is game operator. There's a manual for this.
They couldn't call it master because,
Oh, that,
Mm.
yeah, save that for the master source book,
exactly.
Yeah.
especially since you have to you can only say master so many times, and they had to say some of those for when they confirmed that the master was the meddling monk.
Yeah.
So true. It's like
Mhm.
when we found out he's the Ronnie.
And the war chief.
Yeah.
He's the worksheet.
So, my thought with planning this episode was we are experiencing every depiction of Gallifrey in release order, and this is a depiction of Gallifrey, or at least this TTRPG deals with Gallifrey and Time Lords a good bit, and has some of the first source book guides. Here is just what Gallifrey is as a setting, rather than being a depiction for a different purpose, to make a TV show. And in the spirit of experiencing everything instead of just reading it, I thought it would be better for us to experience it as it was intended, or at least as close as intended, by playing it. So that's what we're doing.
So there's a lot of timelines and such in the source book, as well as it has events from the show in it, as well as some that are unique to Fantasimulations. But it does put a sort of logical order to things. Sort of. We hope. It has been 18 years since the Time Lords put a stop to the War Chief and his war games. Almost 18 years since the Celestial Intelligence Agency was founded. Lord Roland Bashir, you have been here from the start, working towards justice, towards freedom, and towards whatever else you feel like in the moment. Because your duties under the employ of the Celestial Intervention Agency take up very little of your time, leaving you free to roam the universe between assignments. All that the agency asks of you is that you remain at their beck and call, always ready to abandon your travels and take up their trials. As per agency tradition, you stole this ship fair and square. She's a Model 51, a complex design with a cybernetic personality matrix computer so advanced as to be considered sentient. She is, however, prone to her moods. The engineers of Gallifrey wouldn't miss the old girl. She's... Verica, you know about it. You know her. So, 17 years, all of time and space. Lord Rollo, tell me, how have you decorated this place?
Oh my God. Well, sorry, let me think. You just make stuff up, right?
Yeah, make
Yeah.
stuff up. What would Rollo say? Just roll
What
with
would
it.
Rolo say? Rolo would say that there is anything and everything you could ever want and need, but not necessarily in the places you'd think they are. I think his basics are really accessible, and there's just a bunch of random ship? There's a bunch of random ship everywhere. Um, there is he has do I say I? Do I say he?
Either one.
You have
Great.
preference.
I have specifically taped blackout tape over anything that comes from that will alert me to anything from Gallifrey or the CIA. Just as a personal preference. They've yet to get around that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do because yeah, I have a million guest rooms, but I only let one specific person fuck the TARDIS because that's what she likes. So
Speaking of, Lord Rollo, you are joined by two apprentice Time Lords, Verica and Velusa. Have you
awesome.
put any personal touches on this as well?
Well, Verica is more often doing maintenance on this Type 51 TARDIS than traveling in it. And so I think that her like guest room is close to like whatever counts as an engine room in this TARDIS. And yeah, everything she has with her is very practical. She's got tools, but she's just happy to be here.
I like that. Yeah, I think Velusa is very similar. He's not really caught up in he's not really interested in hanging around on the TARDIS. Like, he only has a room because he has to have somewhere to sleep. So he's not got a lot of personal stuff around, not got like hardly has a bed, really. He's just kind of loose about the TARDIS more than he's interacting with it. So, very little impact on the environment from this one. Unless he's broken something.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
There is like a souvenir haul from all of Rolo's travels. That is not as meticulously kept and documented as it maybe should be. And maybe there's some things in there that shouldn't be in there, but it's very much picks up stuff from all of his adventures and likes his little trophies from all the games he's won.
That's so cute.
That is cute.
So you are in your TARDIS chilling. And unfortunately, Rolo, that's when you receive the summons from Gallifrey. They always find a way around this, no matter how much you tape things up or try to ignore it. Somehow it gets there. This time, the summons from Gallifrey is sent out telepathically. It is sent invisibly from agent to agent across incredible distance, and within an instant you know you have been called to return to Gallifrey to attend a mission briefing from Lady Rowella Niravan.
Did anyone else just hear a single angelic summons?
Yeah, Velusa, you have also heard the single angelic summons. Verica, you were not included in the group chat because you shouldn't be here. You were stowaway, not that the other two particularly care. You're all CIA, even if you're the techie, but you're too valuable to be lost on some mission to some backwater planet somewhere. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's fine, I'm sure.
It's fine.
Let
You're
me out.
not even on this call. They didn't talk to you. Angelic summons. Two people.
Why don't I ever get the angelic summons? When will it be my turn?
I think that Lord Bregos is just kind of petty with you. He's like, well, if you're not doing the job I so kindly got you.
I
I'm
am
gonna give you
doing
something
the
extra.
job.
You're doing a job.
I'm doing a job.
You're in the same group, but it's not your job. Maybe it's Velusa's job.
Well, if he's not going to take care of her.
No one loves
If
her
you
like
know what
do.
I mean.
Velusa doesn't mind. I don't mind. I got better stuff to do.
But yeah, Lady Rowella is waiting for you.
Well, I guess we should go. I guess we should go.
I guess we should go do our job.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the Fantasimulations Doctor Who role-playing game. It is a 2d6 system. So whenever you want to do something, you have to roll 2 six-sided dice, or normal dice for normal people. In order to pilot, I want Rolo and Velusa to just roll a die for me. Or you can use a random number generator too. I don't care.
So Rowan has made a spreadsheet for the to make the dice rolls in this game that are incredibly obtuse make some amount of sense. That I'm going to try and get a version of the spreadsheet that we can link in the description of this episode. so that if you want to attempt to play this deeply counterintuitive 1985 game, you can. Anyway, continue.
Yes, thank you so much,
This is
Rowan.
the one role that doesn't use that sheet, because this is the role to find out the mood of your TARDIS today.
Oh, fuck
Oh, yes.
Do we each
So
roll
we both
one, or we
roll?
both roll
Yeah, you
two?
each roll one, because I'm
Got
gonna
it.
make it's on a little chart, so I'm gonna make it one cross and one down.
I got a
Okay,
5.
2 for me.
Okay, 5 and a 2. Thank God she's normal today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so next test, as we figure out how this game works, who's driving?
Who's flying the plane?
Who's
I
flying
want to
this plane?
say Verica.
Okay,
Always.
Verica.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well, I stole it. She's the one that keeps it actually running, and it really will only listen to her when it's serious.
Velusa doesn't really have need to have learned how to fly a TARDIS very good. So,
yeah, the Type 51 especially was basically programmed to return to Gallifrey no matter what. A
Right.
baby could do it if you believe in babies. Yeah, Velusa, you could do it too, probably, because this ship was
Babies, I have heard
designed.
of
maybe.
Yeah, this ship was designed to pilot herself, quite literally. Not that she's
God.
very good at it, considering how unreliable she is. Just, I think, Verica, this is the main reason why you're here, to keep her from causing problems.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
And it's got to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not
So,
us.
yes, I am not going to make you roll for it for the purpose of time, because literally the only person who can ever fail this roll statistically is Velusa. And that's by a very narrow margin. Yeah, so it's like, if she was in a bad mood and Velusa was driving because she doesn't like you, maybe we wouldn't get to Gallifrey.
Game
Even though
over.
Game over. You die
Sorry, everyone.
immediately. No regenerations.
You've been listening to Gallifrey ad nauseum. Thank you.
It's nice having you.
Thanks for all the prep, Rowan.
Yeah. So,
No, but she's normal, so we did it.
yeah, she's normal, so you did it. So you're going to be meeting Lady Rowella in the Capitol, in the CIA's secret headquarters. You know where that is, though. Like, everybody knows where that is because you work there.
Oh, yeah.
Word. Also, there's a giant neon sign on it, so
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big fuck off tower.
it says secret.
Big do not enter tape on the front or something.
Exactly.
And everyone just ducks under it without even trying to look shady.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been 9 years since the events of the invasion of time. So hopefully that has made all your weird feelings about this god-awful city like more normal. Because this used to be like the safest place in the universe, but apparently it's not. Whatever.
I literally stole a TARDIS. It's not that secure.
Yeah, they let you steal the TARDISes,
That's
Verica.
that's what
That's
I let
like,
that's what I let them think.
there's so many like CIA agents in basically every job and level of government. Verica, you're one
Everybody
of those.
loves to be in this secret organization.
Everyone loves being in a secret organization. It used to be an open secret until they disintegrated that one guy publicly, I think. It
Play
wasn't
stupid games.
play stupid games. The same game you're playing now, but play stupid games. This is intervention is quite literally the only crime on Gallifrey that they can kill you for. They had outlawed capital punishment for thousands of years until the age of Morbius. And that's when they decided public executions? Great, we need them right now. And since then, it's kind of been a little dicey around here, so
Good thing we don't have an agency for intervention or anything.
yeah, good thing.
Good thing we're not part
That
of
would
the crime group.
Yeah,
that would be really fucked up.
yeah, that'd be terrible. But
Anyway, you guys want to go commit some crimes?
Every day, baby.
Yeah, at my crime
Every
job,
day.
please.
Let's go
yeah,
to the crime headquarters.
crime headquarters. The capital is a maze, though. On a good day, it's a labyrinth. Depends. But narrow halls, gray rooms, a couple taproot trees here and there, sometimes a painting, but God, it's boring here. The air's sort of dry too, and it smells like a weird mix of like incense and antiseptic. Yes, that's what I think. But Velusa, you know your way around here pretty well, because as an officer in the Civil Guards, these gray halls were yours. Yours to protect, and Silldale was yours home. It's may have been 9 years since the invasion and the betrayal of your father, but the place hasn't changed at all. Nothing here changes, basically ever. So when you look for the secret headquarters, is as poorly disguised as ever. And right in the front room is Lady Rowella. She likes to be humble sometimes, mostly because her predecessor was disintegrated. But yeah, you call her Lady Rowella, like the whole coordinator thing is not her style. Neither is director. Director Deli Vitsuit was disintegrated. Maybe you can just cut out the director thing and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So true.
She's sort of nods to you as you enter, and she's neither young or old. She would be maybe 40 if she were a human, but she has this sort of flinty look in her eyes and a careworn smile that make you know she has 10,000 years of experience under her belt. But this is only her 10th generation, so she has plenty of life left. It's the careful sort of people that are meant for this job. Well, the Gallifrey side of the job. There's you. That's different.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so she sort of gestures and says, "Have a seat." And she is ready to brief you on your new mission. Verica. She looks at you, sort of brow raised, and then she sort of smiles ever so slightly and says nothing.
Can Rollo
Verica is
elbow
shitting herself. Like,
Rollo can elbow Verica and be like, "Tell her you got the summons." You know, the summons that we all got.
yeah, the summons that we all got.
Yes.
Yeah, so she is the coordinator, and she has quite literally written the handbook for field operatives, not to be confused with the source book for field agents. She's written maybe several hundred editions of this, in fact. No matter that's only been like a decade or two. She's been all over those rules. I think it's mostly for show, though.
I think Rollo has
Have you
the
guys
whole
read the
thing
handbook?
memorized to appear smart, but like does
There's
not
a handbook?
follow any of the rules.
That's so Rolo.
He knows exactly what rules he's breaking.
Can tell you what page they're on and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Gotta know the rules to break them.
Yeah,
Or just do
so
what Velusa does and do literally whatever at any point.
true.
Find out later.
Or don't.
Or don't. Find out later or don't. And do anything.
Just hanging around is, in a way, a sort of essential part of your job. If it wasn't for your fellow agents traveling through time for no particular reason, you wouldn't have this mission right now. It was a field operative on Earth in the year 1985 that has discovered the discrepancy in time that you are about to investigate. He struck up a friendship with one Lieutenant Alan Fraser of the British Navy. And he mentioned that he had an heirloom of some sort, a pistol, he said, but it's not a pistol, you can tell. It is an energy weapon, a rather large one, in fact. He inherited it from Colonel Malcolm Fraser, an eccentric uncle of his great-grandfather in 1885. Your duty is to investigate this and ensure that this is not indicative of any greater threat to Earth's timeline. It must remain nothing more than a curiosity in the Fraser family's collection. So you are to go to 1885, track Fraser down, learn how and when the weapon came to his possession, and from there discover its origins. If, and only if, there's a threat to the fabric of time, intervene as necessary.
Now, how would you define intervention? Because I feel like personally, if I'm there, that's already intervening. So like, is there a line beyond that, or can we just do whatever we want?
Any interaction with Earth's timeline is dodgy at best because it is a temporal nexus point. What happens on Earth can influence the entire universe, past and future.
Well, I'm gonna change out of my butterfly stomping boots. And yeah, we'll get it done. We'll find out with as little intervention as is possible with these people in this time.
Yeah, look, we
Cool.
go in, we get the job done, we get out. It's gonna be fine.
Verica's just nodding. She thinks that if she doesn't make any noises, it won't be a problem that she's here.
Yes.
Do you
So
think she won't see you?
If I stay very still.
she's a real old lady. Maybe you could get away with it.
This is true.
But she's not really acting in the role of coordinator right now. If she was, she would have made more of a deal out of her title. She's acting more as the main sort of expert on Earth's history in all of Gallifrey. That's the center of her research and part of why she's coordinator. The only person who knows more about Earth is probably the Doctor, but he's not here right now. So the information regarding your mission has been sent to the databanks of your TARDIS. And for you, the players, it's in the PDF I sent you. So do you know that
databanks
your
of our
characters
TARDIS.
have like no way of accessing this outside of the TARDIS? This sort of changes later on in other source books, but for the most part, we're dealing with the 1985 concept of technology, which is not portable computers.
In character, I think Verica memorizes it as soon as she gets it because she's like that.
Yeah.
She so much does not want to fuck this up.
London is so fucked. I can't believe we're going there.
Only the barbaric peoples of England.
Only the British could come up with such a wretched design.
So
It's
true.
crazy.
The map that you've received is actually less detailed than the actual map of the area, which I have, which I could put it in chat because I find it very funny. Basically, every street and building has its own back alleys attached to it.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's where the servants go in and out of the houses, and that's where the horses are kept and all that nonsense. Tucked out of sight and out of mind for the residents of London's West End.
We can't be exposing them to servants and horses now, can we?
Oh God,
Of course
no.
not.
And the trash collection.
Oh my God.
Yes, as some people might know, the great civilized city of New York doesn't have these sort of back alleys. because alleys are dirty and stuff. So they made the smart decision of not having alleys. So on track day, everything goes on the sidewalk.
That's so
As
awesome.
God intended. So yes, that's why London is set up like that. Yeah, I put in resources the hella detailed map that I found by pasting other maps together because I had a little bit of stage fright, and pasting
Holy
maps together makes me
shit.
feel better. I
You're
know
so real for that.
exactly where all the key locations are and then put colored markers on them and
This
pick
is
exact buildings that they should
amazing.
have. Don't worry about it.
I am in awe, frankly.
So this is the
Same.
general vibe. Colonel Fraser lives in Portman Square in the West End. That's in the Marylebone area. And it's a pretty nice area. His house is kind of run down compared to everyone else's, but if you want to park your TARDIS, I've assumed that your TARDIS has the less intense version of this map, but if you get like a vague idea of where you're going, she'll figure out the rest.
Word.
So just tell me wherever you want to park. Just say whether it's near or far or in a back alley, and you can probably find his house from there.
Verica, that's all you. I cannot park for
Uh-oh.
shit.
I have to make decisions. That's the thing I'm sensitive about.
So are you going to like park in a public place and disguise the TARDIS, or park somewhere sort of hidden and then disguise the TARDIS?
I mean, if we really want
If we have a functioning chameleon circuit, I feel like parking it somewhere hidden is like a bit of a hat in a hat.
Okay, yeah. The chameleon circuit does work, thank God. Basically,
Can you imagine if
America,
we were just going around with a broken chameleon circuit?
Heavens forbid.
That would be-
Who would do something like that?
ridiculous.
No,
We
this
would
one
look
just
like
has a
idiots.
yeah, this one just has a utterly broken personality matrix, which is totally different.
That's
Way
completely
better.
acceptable.
That's totally acceptable. Like, it's fine. You got used to
Who
it.
doesn't?
So true.
And I love her for it.
I was gonna say, if we really wanted to shake it up, we could appear directly in front of this guy and be like,
That's
yo,
not-
Non-intervention.
but probably
Materialize
not.
around him.
Oh my God.
Fuck it.
I will tell you that's the more precise you get, the harder it is to stick that landing.
Word.
Mm.
But I
So
will
we
not
might
stop
crush
you.
him.
Non-intervention.
Immediately kills the guy we're going to talk to.
Crush that old bastard.
Excuse me.
Sorry, who was making the decision?
Verica.
The one with indecisive on their character sheet, yeah.
Mm.
You could also just tell Verica what to do.
So true.
Forgot about that. Wait, who has authority to do that?
This is I think this is Rollo's.
Okay. Well, I think we should. Sorry for all my voice cracks. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, the map is a little. I'm having trouble reading
You do
it.
not have to pick a street name.
Thank God.
If you want to pick a street name.
Well, I was thinking around like the square that has the circle in it.
Yeah, that's Portman Square where the address you got is.
Yes.
So
Okay, we're gonna
main
be a
areas we
map.
got are on the street, in the garden in the center, or in the Muse, which is the back alley. There's multiple of
think-
those.
I think we're gonna be in the garden center as a tree. Is that okay with
Yeah,
everyone?
that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, word.
let's
Verica,
go for it. Let's land.
take it away.
All right, am I rolling?
I think you're
Yeah,
making the whoosh noises.
Okay, so you're going to roll, and I'm going to say the difficulty level is going to be professional.
All right. Is this
Actually,
haggling?
you can. I don't think you have to haggle because the ship is in a good mood today. It's just not going to fight you on it. So,
So what skill is this? Is vehicle operation, temporal vehicle. There it is.
to land in the park exactly, yes. I think that's going to be just for you. I'm going to make it hard.
What is, you said level 6? Or level 5?
I set
Level
the
6,
ability
okay.
to hard, so it's your ability level
Awesome.
is.
That's a 6, which is a success.
Poggers. Oh, I didn't mean to say poggers.
No, it's beautiful.
No, it was really good.
I guess that's who I am at this point. Tragic. So you have landed in the middle of Portman Square in the communal garden.
Yes.
It's a shady sort of area surrounded by a wrought iron fence, perfectly manicured, perfectly symmetrical. This is one of the nicer parts of London. In fact, to the sort of northwest of you, there seems to be like this sort of mansion, and then the rest are just like regular row houses. But you can tell that this is pretty upscale.
Everybody, pinkies out.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, the blue dot is where we're headed?
Yeah, you're heading to
guy's
Blue
house?
Dot.
Okay.
I picked blue because Colonel Fraser is, you know, his beliefs. He believes in the glory of Atlantis.
I forgot.
Yeah, he was actually known for this to the point where his great grandnephew, who clued Lorella in tangentially about this, mentioned it. He is a conspiracy theorist. It's a rather new conspiracy theory, if you look it up in your TARDIS, made by one Ignatius Donnelly, as is common for conspiracy theorists. He was an American politician. Wrote 2 books about it. The first just came out when it's 1885. The next will come out maybe next year, I think so. Yeah, it tells all about how the lost city of Atlantis, of course, was destroyed, but it had amazing reach, incredible empire, incredible technology, and all the people there, all its kings and heroes, their legends continued in the tales of like the Greek gods and stuff. It was so epic, right?
I have a side question about this, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Is this the same conspiracy theory that eventually snowballed into like what the Nazi Himmel believed about how white people came from it? Okay. Yep.
This is the same one, in fact.
This
It
is-
includes the fact that Atlanteans were white.
Okay. Yep. I was just making sure I was thinking about the right one.
Yeah, it's the right
Holy
one.
shit.
Holy shit. But that's not too unexpected for this man, because Colonel Fraser, he served in India in the Victorian era.
New plan. You know how everyone says you should go back and kill Hitler as a baby? What about this guy?
What if we get to the root of the problem?
At this point,
Let's
Colonel
kill
Fraser
everyone.
is
Non-intervention.
not intervention, please.
Just
At this point-
spitballing.
We as Time Lords have no stake in that shit.
However, let me just clarify a few things. When you look at the papers Rolla gave you,
When you
although
look at
not
his
technically
whole.
papers, this guy, he's gonna die this year, no matter
Oh,
what.
word. Okay.
But he's 65 years old. He is pretty old, kind of
I was gonna say
sickly.
that's like really old for that era.
Yeah, he is actually, as a colonel, he would have been forced to retire at the age of 57. He is beyond the age that he could do any further horrors than whatever he's already done.
We hope.
We hope. But please, non-intervention. This guy has a family and also has all the clues you need in order to get this alien gun out of his hands.
So, gang,
Verica's really excited about getting to see the alien gun. Gadgets.
are we trying to go into this like being nice to get the answers, or
No reason not to start out that way.
I mean, we do what we got to do.
word?
I say we go
All
out,
right.
we go in and we start asking questions, and if it gets violent, it gets violent. Can we go?
Yeah, you can go.
No, this is
Well,
all in character.
we gotta get dressed. Are you dressed? I'm dressed. I'm always dressed like this.
Like what?
Like this.
Yeah.
I am gonna bring a cane and a top hat though, just to be extra ritzy about it.
Of course.
Felissa canonically doesn't know how to dress for different time periods, so he's gonna wear like,
This is Rolo.
yo,
He's already wearing a top hat in the art.
I'm wearing a second top hat. Hell yeah.
Is that supposed to be
I got my
Verica in the
top hat.
miniskirt?
No, I don't think so. Wait, is there another girl in this? Okay, there's. I think
On the
that's
back
supposed to
cover.
be
Imagine.
Lieutenant Erin Grant. She's
wait,
the
is that supposed to
starship
be us on the
navigator.
cover?
No, that's somebody else. There's multiple characters that you can choose from, which I've excluded because they're not Gallifreyan, and this is Gallifrey ad nauseum.
Right.
It's because we're racist.
Yeah, at least we didn't bring
Because-
Smythe into this.
Good lord.
I don't know. He could have been our inside man. They could have bonded,
Yeah.
being horrible, you know?
I think Verica looks at what women's fashion looked like at this time and tries to figure it out and gives up.
Yeah.
Is still in her like work jumpsuit, and it's going to be a problem. But
Yeah. You could ask the TARDIS for help if you want to, but
could.
that will require you to roll for it. Haggling, of course.
She'll doll ya up.
Haggle with that wardrobe.
Yeah, I would love to
think
haggle with
Felissa's
the
gonna-
wardrobe.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'd choose the difficulty. Let's make that. I'm gonna make that professional difficulty. I don't know what's your skill in haggling.
My skill in haggling is a 7, so
Dear God. You know what?
it is my highest
You're gonna-
skill.
I'm gonna make 7 for 7
Awesome.
because you're trying to summon a good outfit that's easy to wear. I assume.
This is
That
just
is a
Okay.
for
success.
Okay, what pops out is a theater costume. It's not the same layers as what a woman would wear in this era, but it gives the same silhouette. And it's easy to put on because quick changes and all.
Awesome.
So it's passable. And it is yours.
Cool.
And it can be whatever color you want because you guys in nearly impossible difficulty level. Just
This is because she's good at everything and she can do whatever she wants forever.
she's so special.
I think it's a like dark red maroon type thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Totally
I
the
don't think
TARDIS's baby girl.
Verica thinks this is a huge act of rebellion on her own because that's Pridonian colors and she's not Pridonian, but
Awesome.
nobody notices this is a thing that she's doing.
She marks another chalk one win for her versus
Yeah.
Gallifreyan society.
I think Velusa is in such a rush to just get on with it and is also not very good at time period research. He's wearing his like 1700s best, looking like everybody's grandpa.
Really good.
Not even Grandpa would be dressed like that.
Really good.
Maybe like an artist. You know how like Wilde and Co. sort of wear these like anachronistic clothing and sort of
Yes.
I think he looked kind of
For sure. It's
Yeah.
not. It's just
For the
simply- it's-
listener,
he doesn't look right.
Rowan
He doesn't
just
look right.
limp-wristed at us.
does 1 point for does is Velusa gay?
We got to keep a counter for that throughout this and then give the grand tally at the end.
Depending on the
That's
tally,
good.
I
I'm
will
starting
edit
2
the
counters in
TARDIS
my
wiki.
notes.
That's good because I keep forgetting about it. So if it happens, it's by accident.
I still don't know why someone went out of their way to make Velusa from the 1985 source book, a 1985 source book, gay on the TARDIS wiki.
Whoever you are, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the show.
Please
This is
email
like
us.
whoever
Please.
put Millennia having blue hair on the wiki.
Yeah. Oh my God. Changing history out here.
Yeah, we have a strict
Talk about
non-intervention
intervention.
policy. Whoever did that, we'd like to talk to you. We'd only like to talk. But there are a lot of alleys we can also meet in if you'd prefer that. Hit me up.
God, yes, the mind probe.
God, yes, the mind probe.
All right. Are we going to
Alyssa
Talk
has already
to-
left.
I'm getting my stroll on because I want to take in the sights of the streets on the way there. That's why we parked so far away, so that I can check out and be on the lookout for any adventure that might top this one and then ditch you guys.
Alysa's doing that
Um,
annoying thing where he walks like 5 steps ahead and then stops and waits
Oh my God.
and then does it again.
It's making me
Um,
physically
That just pissed
angry.
Les off so bad.
As
Physically.
someone who is short and does not walk super fast. Ooh.
Yeah, I felt this in my bones.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm speaking from experience too, guys.
Oh, of doing that to people?
Playing devil's advocate.
As you would.
I think we need to kill Allie.
Hello?
Okay. So
Ellie, did you hear that?
I was
What?
speaking from experience in the other way.
Yeah, the other way. I'm also short
Okay.
and slow.
Good.
Did you-
Sorry,
need
I
to
was
kill
opening a
tall
box of
people is-
Smarties.
wait, am I the only tall person here?
How tall are you?
How tall
Pause,
are you?
everybody. How tall are you?
I'm about 5'10".
Yeah. You are the only tall person here.
You are like 10 inches taller than me.
What?
I'm 5'4".
I'm also
I'm-
5'4".
I'm almost 5'1".
Oh.
I'm almost 5'5".
So it turns out that we're actually playing Lord of the Rings.
And I'm Gandalf leading my beloved hobbits onto their journey.
Anyway, I think Verica's
Exactly.
sticking very, like, annoyingly close to Rollo and, like, copying his movements because she wants to make sure she's doing it correctly, and he's been here before, and she hasn't.
I think Rollo is trying his
cute.
best to just ignore you. And also, I think he
Yeah.
messes with you sometimes by doing some insane, like, Ministry of Silly Walks shit just to see if you'll do it.
And Verica does do it.
We
Yeah.
look insane already. We've been here 1 minute.
Walking out of
The
this
circus
really
is in
nice
town.
park in this really nice area of the city, like doing the robot down the street.
Like, this already does read like a Monty Python sketch.
Thank goodness it is not that far to Colonel Fraser's house. It's just a quick stroll down through the garden and right across the street. But the half second you are in the street, I'm sure everyone is looking at you.
I was looking at the wrong place on the map. My bad. Okay, I understand now.
Okay, I thought you said you landed in the square. I'm like, Portman Square, because that's the square where your target is. There are multiple
So true.
squares.
No, you're good. You're good. This makes
There's more
way
than
more
one square in
sense.
London.
London is full of squares.
Greedy of them.
And the worst part, I gotta say, is that most of these squares, dear listener, are circles and ovals.
So
Fucked up.
true.
We're in Portman Square, right?
Yes.
Literally a rectangle.
Well,
Sorry.
okay. Oh my god, that is a rectangle. Yeah, it's like an oval little garden inside of a rectangle, but they call
Yeah,
it a square
squircle.
because circle.
Fuck.
But yes, you will go to many squares and little fenced-in gardens on your journey.
First order of non-intervention, air quotes, business is teaching the map makers what a shape is.
Awesome side quest for you.
Thank you. I will do it. Okay. What's this guy's house like? I think I looked at it.
Oh, it's a nice brick house. It would have seen better days. Seems like it hasn't been well maintained. All the shutters are closed, but you can see that the lights are on inside. It's kind of stately, well-to-do in the Georgian style. Not very old by London standards. And the front entrance is well swept, but the higher levels are somewhat neglected. It seems like the home of someone who once had money, but doesn't really have it anymore.
Spent it all on those scam tickets to Atlantis.
Yeah. So you can knock on the door. It's a big iron knocker.
Alyssa goes for it.
Go
Lucy's
for
got his
it,
knocking
and
hand.
Hmm?
Lucy's got his knocking glove.
Yeah, he's running. He's just like banging on the door. Let me in. Hey.
Has
Within, like-
started knocking before we've caught up.
Yeah, before everybody's caught up.
Literally, yes.
He's like
Yes.
already looking in the little side window next to the door, being like, where is he?
the door is opened in like 3 seconds by the butler. And he sort of looks at you and looks at those people who are sort of rushing, drawing it behind you. And yes, your business.
None of yours. Just kidding. Don't say that.
What's the
Who's
guy's
that?
name again that we're looking for?
He's
Fraser.
Colonel Fraser. The butler will ask you your name.
Oh, my name.
Yeah,
Shit.
your name. Like, who are you guys?
I didn't pick a human name.
Well, I'm John
I like to
Smith.
think you said that out loud.
Yeah.
He sort of blinks at you, and then so Rollo says he's John Smith, and he's like, okay, you're John Smith.
I am. And this
Um,
is
Since you,
Atlantis is not real?
sorry, do you say that?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, thank God. So, he just sort of sees the rest of you hesitate, and it's like, John Smith and Company, and tells you, please have a seat in the parlor, please. He's,
Well, thank you.
yes. And he directs you to he directs you to the parlor, which is a little side room, nice sofas, knickknacks here and there.
Can I swipe one?
Yeah, you can swipe one.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's for my knickknack
It's,
room.
yeah, Colonel Fraser is a collector of antiques and so-called curiosities.
Uh-oh.
Most of these things he finds curious simply because they are foreign to him. He spent many years in India and collects many things from Asia the and so on.
So I
Yes,
swipe a single chopstick.
swipe a single chop.
Just like clarifying plot question. This is the alert we got about this energy weapon was from this guy's like future. Like we've gone back
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
to get to the source of the energy
Yeah,
weapon, which is this guy.
this
Okay.
guy. He's going to give this energy weapon to his nephew, I think. His nephew, who will then pass it on for 100 years.
Frankly,
But
who
everyone thinks
hasn't done
that,
that?
yeah, it's an alien gun and it doesn't seem to do anything. So,
I'm always giving energy weapons to my nephews.
yeah, it
I mean, what else
apparently,
do you get these kids for their birthdays? Like,
I'm saying.
I gotta get a nephew.
I have the energy
What
weapon. I just
what am
have
I gonna
no
do with all
nephew.
these energy weapons? And call my brother.
okay, so you're sitting in the parlor and Colonel Fraser is going to come out and meet you. Yeah, sort of asks, like, and whom do I have the pleasure of meeting today? Like,
What
why are
ho?
you here?
I'm
And
John
he says,
Smith.
what ho? He says,
What ho?
what ho?
I'm John Smith, and this is my co.
Gives you a sort of nod. Um, he's he's an old guy. He's 65. He's seen better days, but he has this sort of loud and hearty voice as if he's used to talking louder than everyone else. Maybe his hearing's going a little, but he asks you your business here. Like, why are you here to see him? Because you've never met this guy before and he's never met you. And he's kind of curious.
Well, I hear that you're into curiosities, and I'm also into curiosities. And I've heard that perhaps you you have some knowledge that's not widely known in the general public yet about certain curiosities, and I heard you're the man to see about these sorts of things.
You know what? Yeah, he's kind of digging what you're putting down. It's- because he gets what you're hinting at,
Hmm.
and not many people believe, and it's nice to be heard.
Mm. My ears are wide open.
Nice one, Rollo.
Thank you, Co.
He says, wonderful, wonderful. It is such a relief to see someone who has the same knowledge and high esteem for history as I do. He says,
For
come,
sure.
I have much more than
Oh,
what's out here in my study.
I would love to see it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And as you walk towards the study, yes, you like, so what's your specialty? And he's like,
Mine?
yes, yours. I am quite enamored with India, Afghanistan as well.
I'm really into the ocean and the things that were underneath it.
subtle.
He looks sort of confused and like, what sorts of things have you found thus far?
A lot of fish, an octopus, and occasional like shipwrecks and really interesting ruins.
He's like, lost him in the first half, but you got him back. You got him back. Um, his study is on the ground floor. It's just a short walk over. And he seems to be a pretty well-read man. He has Plato's work, Timaeus and Critias. He has the histories of Herodotus, some works of Sir Francis Bacon, and a heavily annotated collection of Shakespearean literature, all lining
Um,
the shelves.
I think Rollo is gonna start reciting some Shakespeare off the cuff because he's so intelligent and loves to talk so much. He's gonna point at a book and then quote the wrong Shakespeare play.
Surprisingly, Fraser doesn't notice. And he asks you, and he says, "Did you know that the works of Shakespeare are falsely attributed?"
Word? I did not. Tell me more.
I haven't fully read up on it. I'm still working on. He sort of unlocks one of the cabinets and takes out a really thick volume of Shakespeare, and he's annotated the shit out of it. And it's basically he's trying to pin down who really wrote the works of Shakespeare. Because this is basically a co-conspiracy theory of Ignatius Donnelly. Because if you believe in like Atlantis not being real and the achievements of people in the past not being theirs, you can move that over and have Shakespeare didn't really write all the Shakespeare stuff. Maybe it was someone who's like higher class.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Velusa, read this.
No.
Um,
But yeah,
Verica takes it.
yeah, he has books in multiple languages. There's Latin and Greek, English, French, and Sanskrit. And he has maps across his tables. Some of them are old, some of them are new, and they're all weighted down with various little statuettes and interesting rocks.
Sorry, Velusa's like walking around the room looking at all the like trinkets and like other stuff going on while everybody else looks at the books.
Colonel Fraser sort of like dismissively waves off the entirety of Shakespeare. And that's just a bit of nonsense, really. We have much more important things to discuss, you and I.
We
Points-
so do.
as-
Sorry, Rollo's gay now, but it's happening. I'm just so excited. Okay. Right. So, like, I know that you know that I know that you know, but let's just put it all out on the table there. I would love to hear in your own words, everything you think about this.
Colonel Fraser will tell you that in his travels abroad and his experiences, he's learned that there's a sort of power that humanity can have and a sort of control over like other people that is not unique to the British Empire. People before the Empire have conquered many places, and that's super cool. Like Rome,
Mm-hmm.
Greece,
Mm-hmm.
Atlantis.
Famously. Famously.
Famously,
There it is.
there it is. And if you've heard about Rome and Greece, you've heard of Atlantis because so much of what we just think is myth is real. Those were the heroes and achievements of Atlantis. The sheer breadth of Atlantean empire is beyond imagining. The finds, the relics from all the way to the Middle East to South America And the shores of the Mississippi, they have had their touch bring civilization and culture to the world. And it
Have
was
you
lost.
personally felt this touch on your travels in any way?
What
That's
has been
not what I
lost
meant.
can be found, he says. And I know, I some people think that Americans are easily led. It's like the Great Moon House of 38 and the studies of the spiritualists. But hasn't England not been taken with the fantastic theories of Charles Darwin? There are wonders just waiting to be discovered. And I've seen it myself. Yes, indeed, I have proof. And he opens a cabinet at the bottom of his little bookshelf, unlocks it, and takes out the energy weapon. It's
We did it. We solved
Okay,
the
guys,
mystery.
what do we do now?
I
we
didn't
have
think
to
we'd get
find
this
out
far.
where he got it
Oh, okay. Um,
because
okay. Can I ask him if I'm gonna ask him if I can hold it and look closer at it and be really,
Velusa
really
jumps. Sorry.
be really, really respectful of it and be in like awe in the same way that he's in awe about it, just so he thinks that we're on the same wavelength so that I can keep getting more information.
yeah, it's kind of like oversized pistol thing, and he hands it to you with like two hands, and it's kind of has a pearlescent sheen to it. It
Ooh.
just glistens in the gaslight like a pearl. He tells you that it's not functional, but if we could unlock its secrets, we could change the world.
I think you're genuinely right about that one. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
is true.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
real. That's real and true.
yeah,
Maybe not beautiful, but could
yeah,
be.
could be. I've tried to tell my contacts within the government about the possibilities, but they simply could not believe me. And I
Mm.
offered to show them this. They stopped talking to me.
Ain't that the way with the government?
But if I could just make this work, I could make them really listen.
Mm.
I don't want to almost work, but if I could make this work, I could give them a proof that cannot be denied. And are the other two of you like paying attention to this weirdo?
I'm paying attention because there's a gadget, and I think this entire time Varric has been trying to like script the one sentence that might like be a thing to say right now, which definitely me Ramon has not been doing.
Honestly, mood.
That's so real.
I think Rolo would be like, "Thank you so much for letting me hold this. Would you mind if my expert in technology holds it as well?"
And he sort of like gives you a look. It's like, oh, you're an expert. And he
Mm.
seemed quite surprised, but he allows you to hand it to her.
I hand it to Verica and I give Verica a look like, "Do not make this functional right now. Just look."
Varric
Okay.
knows that it would be a bad idea to fix it.
Yes.
Is
So
disappointed in this, but is kind of as she looks at it, is kind of memorizing any details that she
yeah,
can think of to that might be notable about it.
I I think it'd be so funny if there was like a Made in Atlantis sticker on it.
God, that'd be so funny, but there isn't.
I know, sorry. I'm just playing.
I just gotta say,
Can I make a roll to see what I can find out about it?
oh yes, of course.
What skill would this be that that I actually have?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just be like, you can take your technology, and it's gonna be a hard difficulty level to find out.
Is there no just like general technology number here? It seems to be specific subsets of technology that I've got.
Okay,
But
so
the Lowest I've got is 3 there.
Okay, so I'm gonna pit your 3 against a level 6 difficulty.
Yeah. That is a 6, which is a failure.
Well,
It's not a catastrophic failure.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's some sort of weapon. I mean, it looks like it's some sort of weapon. Seems like whoever made it had hands. Because it's maybe that might
That's
have been a bit
valuable information.
might
It
have been a
is.
bit bigger than you because it's kind of a unwieldy thing. You need like 2 hands to hold this, but only has like one real grip to it. So it's not one-handed weapon with the weight of something you can only hold with 2 hands. So
Interesting.
yeah. Hear your answer. Is Velusa paying attention to him or like still looking around?
Yeah, I think Velusa has basically been standing there just desperate to be like, where did you get it? Tell us where you got it. Like, interrogation style, but he's kind of holding back, like waiting to see where stuff goes.
I'm really proud of him.
Reluctantly.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Really good
That
job.
means a lot to him.
Yeah. I'll send him a little telepathic nudge that he's doing good.
Yeah.
Like a dog.
Oh. I will say, you're not like the only person who's sort of waiting to see what happens because it's just outside the door, maybe in the corner of your eye, you can see there's someone else watching you.
What?
Yeah.
A woman.
There's a woman.
Well, you know
There's
there's
girls in
girls
this?
then.
Yeah, there's another girl in this. Can you believe that?
Oh my god.
Pretty
Dark-haired and dark-eyed, and he seems to be watching you, Velusa, more than Colonel Fraser. Well, not you, just Velusa, but like the new people.
Do we notice her? Like, we notice her, right?
Yeah, you notice her. She's like not super stealthy because she's an entire teenager. But
Word.
she's been eavesdropping on you.
I think Velusa is pretty suspicious of that. And is going to kind of like stare her down.
She gives you like a sort of look that's sort of like a eyebrow arch towards Colonel Fraser that is like somewhat like, take a look at this guy, like what is he doing? And look at you, like what are you gonna do about it? And then as she sees that you're like not a fan of her eavesdropping, she sort of like she backs down a little and goes further behind the door frame.
I kind of want Rolla to
Interesting.
invite her in
Do it.
and be like, hey, we were wondering when you'd get here. Come on in.
Okay. Are you gonna just call her over or
Yeah, is that okay? Do I need to roll or anything?
no, you can call her over if you want.
I'm gonna call her over.
She sort of jumps and Colonel Fraser sort of turns to see who you're talking to and he sighs and says, Julia. And then Julia sort of it's like, yes, grandfather? I told you that I had guests over. She's like, I know. Come and introduce yourself. He's just like, this is my granddaughter, Julia. Julia, this is John Smith and company. And
I think Verica does make a point of introducing herself to Julia.
Hi, are you a girl too?
Women?
women.
Verica's read about this misogyny thing, and
Not a fan.
He's got
Yeah,
opinions.
big thumbs down on misogyny. Verica kind of curtsies a very rehearsed curtsy um, to Julia, and I am the Lady Verica. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And she curtsies back and it's like, Julia Fraser. And just as you finish that introduction, her grandfather sends her out. Because she's not supposed to be in his study. And you can tell from the way she is so tense and has been hiding. She knows she's not supposed to be there.
Sorry.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I know. What does she know?
Yeah. I mean, he's got guns. He's got a gun there. So,
Yeah.
but
It doesn't work, but it's in there.
it's
A
in
big,
there.
weird gun that doesn't work.
Favorite gun doesn't work. It's his favorite gun, though. Well, it's one of his favorites. He has a, yeah,
Word.
yeah.
So
Or,
can I just like inquire as to where he came into this amazing possession?
he tells you that he got these artifacts from a chap named Bannister, who is a sort of common shifty sort of blighter, but he has like a in on these sort of artifacts, and he started collecting them maybe 2 years ago, and he's been trying to get more, maybe find out the source of it, but Bannister's been really cagey about it. Probably just wants more money. Awful thing. But, and as he sort of like keeps explaining how he hates this guy, he tells you like he wasn't really going to keep buying from Bannister because he's annoying, he's a bit crass, he's lower class, but he one of his other guns that he has seems to work. Not always totally reliably, but
One of Bannister's other guns?
no, one of the ones he bought off Bannister.
Oh, so he has
God, he's
multiple of
been,
these?
yeah, he's more. He's just,
Cool.
Oh,
Cool, cool, cool.
Shirley always says that I am too fond of my collection, but as fine as these, one simply can't resist.
So true.
So true.
So true.
So true.
And then I'm silently thinking back. His nephew only had one, right?
Yeah, Roella only told you about one gun.
Okay.
we only knew about the one that he's showing us, right?
Yeah, this one seems
We
to
knew
match
about-
that description.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, and then like as a fellow collector with an interest in these types of things, where would I find Bannister just to chat with him?
Well, Bannister came to Fraser about businesses because he was recommended by his friend Sir Carruthers. But if he gets a visit from Bannister again, he'd love to get you in on this.
I would
But
love that.
yeah, but do share what your findings. I'd love to hear more about it.
You know I will.
Yeah. He doesn't know like the exact location of Bannister's business. Something he knows the guy said something about owning like an import-export firm somewhere in the East End, but it's in the East End. Who knows and who cares? The pacing of this is so much like a classic Who episode. I cannot lie.
As soon as you said there's a different guy we have to go talk to, I was like, oh my god.
Exactly.
It's back and forth time, baby.
It's back
We're
and
going
forth
to another
time.
place.
Another place.
Second
Basically,
location.
I'm okay. Since we all know the structure of Doctor Who episodes, remember that map and the different squares.
Yes.
Yeah.
Each square, different guy.
Location A, location B.
Location A, in case we can go back to location A.
Allie's
And
about
I
to
was
get
like,
into a
there's so
TARDIS
many
and
locations,
leave.
I need to find out where they are. But thank God they are all in a row, basically. All you got to do is go straight down Oxford Street and you have all the plot you need. And by the way, Henrietta Street is there. As in the inventoress.
I haven't read that.
Anyway, yeah, Baker Street is also in that direction, but you can't talk to Sherlock Holmes because he's a historical figure. And no intervention when not necessary. You can have a little as a treat.
Okay, let's
so
keep
we were,
going.
yeah, I just got information of some guy to go see who knows about Bannister. Ballister?
Yeah.
You got the name of Carruthers
Okay.
and Bannister.
So we gotta find Carruthers because he seems to know more about Bannister's whereabouts than Frazier. Concur?
That's what I have in my notes here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. So personally, I think we should wrap up this visit and see if we can find the other guy and see what he knows. Would you like
Agreed.
to come to location B with me?
Location B.
Lusa is
baby.
out the door already.
You don't even know where you're going.
No.
Lusa heard the name Carruthers and was like, great, we have names, let's go.
Velusa understood the concept that they would have to go somewhere else, and he left already.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
No, just kidding. But he excuses himself swiftly and hopes the others are following.
I'm gonna do like a nice schmoozy Midwest goodbye with Frazier just so that we can keep that connection going for whatever I need in the future.
That's smart.
Fraser
I'm
would
definitely-
love to talk to you about Atlantis anytime.
I would love to hear more about it. And so we'll definitely be back. And thank you so much for your hospitality and for sharing in this wondrous knowledge with us. Do you happen to know where Colonel What's-His-Face is?
Oh yes. Sir Carruthers.
Carruthers, got it.
Yeah, he's he and I recently had a bit of a falling out, but so don't tell him that I sent you.
Word.
Okay.
Is that anything we should know about, or is that just personal?
Don't worry about it. He doesn't quite believe that Bannister's artifacts are genuine, but that's
even seeing
quite
them with his own eyes, that's wild.
He believes they're simply clever forgeries, and he's told me I should not be wasting my money on such nonsense, but
Forgeries
after
of what?
having seen what it can do, could that truly be a forgery?
Like if the guns are fake, but they're not.
Like
Like people
like, I know
selling
what-
fake Atlantis merch.
Okay, so like forgeries of Atlantis guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Specifically. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we won't say that we heard about him from you. And thank you again. And we will definitely be in touch. Are you usually like around in your house just anytime?
Anytime you can call upon me.
Sweet. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Convenient.
We make a graceful exit.
Is Julia in the atrium as we're leaving?
Yes, and she The script says that Julia will follow you back to the TARDIS. However, there's a certain thing about the communal gardens in London. They're for like residents only. So the gate on that locked behind you.
That's fine. It's fine. Literally fine.
It's fine.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sure Julie
How
would let you
tall is
in.
it?
Or
How-
your best friend Fraser.
The
Yes,
gate to the
my guy.
where our
The
TARDIS
garden
is?
that we parked
Yeah,
in.
Yes.
you locked yourself out of the
How
garden
tall
very
is it?
TARDIS. It's
I mean,
about
it's like raw iron, isn't it?
it's a wrought iron gate. I'd say about as tall as a person is tall. Rich people hate sharing.
Literally fine. Everyone like I'll give
Don't
you a
worry
boost.
about it, kid.
Like jump.
Maybe you could just fly.
Oh
We
my
could just
God,
fly.
so
We're Time
true. I forgot. Yeah, if you don't want to touch the dirty
So do
London
most Time
streets,
Lords.
we can just glide like
However,
an inch off the ground.
yeah, I think only Verica could really get away with that, but whatever. So, new location is Regent Street, just past Cavendish Square.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Manchester Square. You keep going straight, you'll get to Regent Street. That's where Carruthers lives.
What about what time is it right now?
I'd say it's like maybe 3 p.m.
Oh,
If I remember
word.
correctly, that's like a good time to
Yeah,
visit
isn't that like
people.
tea time or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Sweet. Get your pinkies ready, everybody.
Um,
Great visual gag for our audio medium.
Let me
my
get a screenshot of that just
You
for
know, we
fun.
should take a screenshot of that.
I can't do it if I have my. Hang on.
I got one.
do a
I got
time
it.
screenshot if you have that ability. Okay,
I got something like it.
I like that.
beautiful. Okay, she, but because I like Julia as a character,
Mhm.
she does stop you as you head past the atrium, and she insists that you simply must help her grandfather.
With
Help with
what?
what?
Help him do what?
And she gestures vaguely, and she's emphatically, it's just stop him.
Oh, like psychologically.
Like just in
Yeah,
general?
she's like, just this house is falling to ruin. He has wasted all his money on whatever that is, and I have no one else.
Um, do we know what happened to her parents? Would it be
Like
rude to ask?
it'd be a little rude to ask, but
Okay.
you could ask. I mean, it's implied.
We're Time Lords. I don't know if we care.
So true.
This is also
But
in the file on, or not what happened, but just like generally, like
Yeah, you could look this
the
stuff up.
that.
okay, word. I won't bother her then.
It's like you could find this out later. Probably did.
So stop him from spending all your money on
The money is not the greatest part of it. I suppose I am somewhat selfish in that regard. I have no real inheritance, but he wishes to prove that this Atlantean artifact of his can truly bring the Empire beyond its current state. If he finds out how to make the entirety of his arsenal functional, people will die.
I think you're right.
And he explains to you that about 2 years ago, her grandfather started dealing with Jack Bannister, and everything seemed perfectly innocent until a few months ago. One of the weapons fired a beam of light that destroyed another object in the collection of artifacts he has. And
Yikes.
ever since then, he has become obsessed with Atlantis and these guns. He wanted to offer the weapons to the government, and ever since he was rejected, he's become more and more secretive. He has fired all the servants except the butler you saw and the cooks. It's only 3 people in this entire house. And Julia no longer has her governess. So,
Yeah.
because of what's happened, she is no longer getting an education. And her grandfather doesn't really have time to listen to her now that he has all this nonsense going through his head. He believes there are grander things in the world to be achieved, so on and so forth. And he hasn't even talked to her about his plans anymore. What exactly he wants to do, he is becoming increasingly opaque about. But she has heard him talking loud to no one in particular about showing them what my powers can achieve and bring order to the world. And she thinks he might want to demonstrate this power.
That sounds like it might need some intervention.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was in character, by the way.
My God.
Does she have like enough food and everything? Like, is she good?
She's good. Her grandfather he still has the cook and 1 maid and
Okay.
butler. So that's quite literally the minimum amount of household staff one would need to have things working in a building of this size. And when I say working, I mean like hot water and meals and heat, because you don't have automatic versions of these things back then.
Yeah.
So like basically this place is barely running, and while she does have like her physical needs met, there's not enough of anything really to let her live her life. Everything is just make sure grandpa doesn't kill anybody.
And we know from the file that he's about to die, and the file doesn't say anything about what happens to her after that, other than that his inheritance goes to the nephews.
Yeah, I think so. Do you remember it was somewhat opaque about what happens to her? History sort of loses track of her.
I think she joins the CIA personally.
She evidently disappeared shortly after the time of the old man's death.
Oh, yeah.
New recruit?
That is an option suggested in the Game Master's part of this. Yeah, they're like, yeah, if you want to have her, you can.
That's awesome.
Free girl.
Free girl.
Oh my
God. Hashtag free my girl.
Free my girl. Yeah, I
Free
was
my
like,
girl.
Hashtag 2 girls in a TARDIS.
that's crazy.
3 girls if you count the TARDIS.
So true.
So true. Hot girl summer.
Verica's very enthusiastic about the idea of bringing her along.
Yeah. I think Velusa just is going to say to her, like she tells this story
Quit your
about...
job. Join my emo band.
Join my emo band.
What?
No, she tells this story about, like, how her grandfather is all ruining her life, and he's like, I know what that's like. And... I know what that's like, and, like, don't worry, like, we have no intention of letting him keep those weapons, let alone making them functional.
But don't tell him that.
Don't tell him that, but you have nothing to worry about. Because we're going to take care of it, okay?
Thank God.
Chin up, kid. This is the closest she's going to get to sympathy from Velusa, but
Yeah.
That's the most sympathy I've ever seen Velusa exhibit.
exactly.
Velusa's discovering empathy.
Velusa just
Velusa's about
discovered
to-
empathy.
Velusa's
so
about to
rare
do
for a Time
shrooms
Lord.
and discover other people have feelings.
Yeah, he's like, the old man will see reason eventually. Yeah, we'll make sure of that.
Like your old man did?
Exactly. Was that in character?
I think reason translated differently than
I'm gonna say that was in character. I've decided that Verica just says like extremely bold shit out of nowhere sometimes.
I like that.
Her autism swag.
Her autism swag. I think Verica's the specific thing that Verica's like offended by is that Julia's not getting an education. That like Verica's specific sensibilities, especially Gallifreyan sensibilities regarding like how a young person should come up in this world or any world, are deeply in conflict with what's going on here. And I don't know how to say that in character. I don't know how Verica would say that in character. I think Verica just thinks this.
Word.
Yeah.
I think Rola's like, you're young. You got a lot of adventure ahead of you. You're not going to be stuck in this moldy old house forever. But I admire that you still care so much about your grandfather that you'd ask for help.
And she sort of smiles at you and says, and tells you, I'm not quite as stuck as you think.
Girl, what does that mean?
I said that from time to time.
Oh,
I take my adventure when I can get it.
I respect that very much.
And she tells you if you need help with this quest, she is going to be on your side.
Hooray. Thank you. Likewise.
But yeah, if you need local knowledge, you got Julia
Yes.
in addition to that old man. But Julia will be more forthcoming with information.
And information
And also,
that
she's
like,
not that
makes
old man.
sense. Yeah.
So that's all we're doing for today. We don't know how many parts this is going to run for. But we're excited to keep doing it. We're excited to have Rowan with us for the long haul.
Yes.
Trapped me here.
Our next episode will be more of this on the main feed. You can join our podcast Discord or our Patreon. The Discord, we have a link in the description of this, and also we have a link to the Patreon. Patreon is patreon.com/GallifreyAdNauseum, and we are GallifreyAdNauseum on Tumblr and Instagram and Blue Sky. That was all the things somebody else normally says. The thing I normally say is that our theme music is by Elijah Harper. You can find it on Bandcamp. It's called Gallifrey Soup. I'm going for the marathon outro here. You can find me personally on Blue Sky at Ramon Hadassah. Rowan, do you want to be found?
No, I do not want to be found.
We love having guests who are not publicizing themselves.
Do not
They're
hide
witness
Rowan.
protection.
I only have a Tumblr, and if you are on Tumblr, you will know.
Real.
Real.
That's
Like,
excellent.
I will be posting this episode on my Tumblr. We're going in the opposite direction in terms of find me.
Yeah, you got to search through the
Beautiful.
notes of our posts.
You can find me on Blue Sky at More Garlic now.
You can find me on Blue Sky at Stazer Snout.
All right.
Okay,
Thanks
bye.
for listening.